Hey, what's up everyone? It's Dolbec. Today we're gonna speak about the hatchet spear build. This build is insane, one of the best build in dungeon and PvE overall, and yeah, let's get straight into it. Let's not waste some time on talking about anything else, alright? So the hatchet got some nice burst. As you can see, I can do a chain of light attack, and into my chain of light attack, if I do it at the good time, I can easily put a heavy attack. Look, 1, 2, 3, and then heavy attack. 1, 2, 3, heavy attack. You see, it's kind of like made to do that. So you can do a rotation like that. But yeah, that all depend in your tree if you use the fortify when you do a heavy attack. So yeah, you don't need to do it every time. It's only when you think you're gonna take some DPS. And yeah, you can chain it into a combo. Look, I'm gonna do it. You see, so it's why I think the raging torrent is still pretty good. Because it's not only a nice combo ability like that I can do like that, but it gives you a nice ace after that that lasts during a while. I think that ace during a speed run gonna change everything, because if you're smart enough and you use your that ability at the end of a clump, you're gonna be able to benefit of the ace to go on to the next push. So I think it's a nice ability for the DPS and mostly for the haste. The hatchet is pretty quick, but it lunges you into the enemy, so you need to take care and constantly going back to not get inside of the clump and be trapped there, you see what I mean? It's really important to do that. I use the infected throw because it's a nice AoE. That AoE do reduce the damage of the enemy into it, so it's gonna help you survive a lot. And yeah, most of the people are gonna respect that. It's a really good thing. And what happened about the rend is you already have the rend by the spear, and there's so much rend everywhere that we are always rend capped most of the time. So the rending through, you're only gonna need it if your teammate don't have enough rend. It's pretty rare. It's only a single target. All right. So let's see the combo we can do. All right. So. Alright, so you see the people are gonna have tendency to activate all together, but the reality is if you do a combo, you better to do it on the spear, because you need empowerment on the spear and you don't need it on the hatchet. So let's go at the spear. The spear is almost the same thing. It's always lunging you into your enemy. So take care to not get trapped. If you do like that type of ability, stay kind of a good distance from the enemy when you do it. You don't have to be really close to it. Same for most of the ability. If you're against a boss like Torpe, and Torpe hits backward a lot, you can just stay like that and Torpe not gonna hit you. And you're gonna benefit from the bonus on the spear, like the heavy attack, daily consistency, alright? So that shit is pretty good, and like I say, you have the CC, you can hit pretty far with that. Wrong, you don't want to go and do your 2 like that, straight from the start. At the start, when you do your ability, you want to chain your ability with your light attack. So if I do my 2 hit, then I'm gonna chain with an attack. You see, it's a 5-hit combo. That shit is nuts. I think using that just changed everything. The fact that you throw your 2 and then use your ability every time, or at least once, and then you do your move, it's already way better than anything. That combo that I told you at the start, when you do all that combo, look, I'm gonna put the detonate and I'm gonna do it. 1, 2, detonate. You see, I had the time to hit a couple times with my detonate. Maybe I was better to start it before my 2 first hit. It's hard to say, because I was able to land a skewer and a perforate. And yeah, the sweep, you better go behind the target to use it. You go behind the clump and you do it as wide as possible. So yeah, let's pass on the tree, the ability tree. For me, I use that. I think you don't really need to change anything. If you think there's something to change, tell me in the comment section. But for the moment, no one told me, and I got a couple video with that build, and perfect, perfect. So we're gonna go with the hatchet. The hatchet is pretty nice. Seriously, you can find something else than the EV attack give 45, but I think that shit can help. Like, oh yeah, so why I did my setup like that, it's cause you're gonna get empower cap. So gaining the 45 with the EV attack gonna be a way to like instead being too much empower, you're gonna get the 45 instead, alright? Um so the attribute, this build would be made for the worm, alright? So yeah, if you really want to min-max, you're gonna use refreshing torrent. You can use the like I did not did any test on it, but if you have the hatchet throw, the weapon perk of the infected hatchet throw is reducing the stamina regen. So maybe for that fight it worm it can be useful. I did not made any test, but in my theory it's probably working. So yeah, and skewer to for the spear. I don't have them, but I will still show my build. So as you can see, it's all over the place, kinda, but I have my weapon perk 45 perforate. I think you need skewer too. Like, if you cannot get it, it's not too bad, because in the fight worm, there's so many people that already have it. It's fine, but like, try to get it as soon as possible. Like, right now, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna craft it before the next time I'm gonna do it. But yeah, for the moment, this build worked pretty fine, and yeah, most of the time, always the last alive, and yeah. So the empower, we are empower star. It's fine to keep it as long as we can. The trust DPS, you can use that type of ring, or you can use the slash like the Simon. If you think you're gonna main hatchet, you're gonna use the Simon, and if you think you're gonna main spear, you're gonna use the other one. But you better do like a bit of both. Try to do a combo between both. Just alternate between both weapons as much as you can, and use all your ability on cooldown. All right. Take note that I put the trust gem because I'm fighting beast. So using my spear do more DPS against beast. But yeah, if you're gonna fight Angry Earth, you're gonna use more the hatchet, you're gonna use slash. So yeah, just use your head at this point. So why do I take the stamina damage from melee weapon? It's because you're gonna have to break the stamina from many mob into the worm fight. You know, they all have like that thing around them, and everyone gonna press the color, and then you have to break the stamina. So 25% is a lot. So this is why I think reaching that is pretty good. And if you want to reach 200 con, I recommend to go like maybe 150, 150. So like that, you're gonna still have the stamina damage, because like if you don't manage to kill those things, you're in trouble, and the stamina damage comes by a lot. 25% is amazing thing, alright? So yeah, the weapon. You're gonna hit on a boss, alright? So having all backstab damage, in this case, it's not the most useful thing. You can go for all backstab damage in most of the dungeon. Like, most of my hatchet are with rogue, healing power, attunement, like, just some backstab damage, alright? But as you can see, since I'm hitting a worm and there's no real backstab damage, having killing power and stuff like that can make it kind of worth it. I feel like it was pretty good, felt pretty good. But yeah, to give another one, another spear that feel okay. But yeah, like change the gem on it, I guess. On this one, the earring, I think Beloved is probably useless for DPS, and you can go for more like Ilty Toast. Just to make sure everyone know. I use Iltitos because it's warm. And I use Beloved into dungeon or evasive, alright? So instead of using some... because right now, the price of the... you see, the price of the acid tincture is so high that it's worth it more to just keep spamming the mana potion, even if you're not a mage. Like, just to get some heal back. Like, why not at this point? Just abuse it. So, yeah. I think this is fine for this video. I wish you guys a good day. Peace out.